Hello, I'm Santa Clara County Supervisor Ken Yeager, and I'm out here in San Jose Alum Rock Park. I am joined this afternoon by Dr. Ann Ferguson, who's the Executive Director, Founder, and Chairperson of the Board of the Bay Area Older Adults. And a whole group of us did a wonderful hike a little earlier along the South Rim Trail for about a 4-mile hike. As well, 13 miles of trails, and there's picnic areas, and we, the whole group here, just had a nice picnic, and we're right along Penitentiary Creek. We really are out here with the Bay Area Older Adults Healthy Living Program, and again, Dr. Ann Ferguson, who was the founder of it. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about the Healthy Adults Living Program and the kind of activities that you do.
That would be great. So first thing I want to do is thank Supervisor Yeager and the county for supporting the Bay Area Older Adults Hikes, which is part of our Healthy Living Program. And just to let you know, BAO was inspired by my two favorite people, my grandparents, Jean-Paul and Jacqueline Latil, who came over here to the United States from France during World War II. And they pretty much taught me, because I visited them many weekends, taught me being active physically, mentally, and then being social is really how you stay healthy in your lifetime. So we've been around since 2008, and we've been doing programs like this since 2012. We currently have about 3,500 members in Santa Clara County. We've got some members outside the county, but that's where we're at right now.
That's great, and I think, I do a lot of work with seniors as well. And we know that there's a couple issues that affect a lot of seniors. One is social isolation and also sort of lack of mobility. And I would think that these kind of programs, and certainly you do a lot more than just the hikes, but it's a good way to get out, meet people, but also do some physical. So if somebody wants to join or learn more information about the organization, how do they do that?
So all you have to do is go to our website, which is www.bayareaolderadults.org. In the upper right-hand corner of the page, there's a Join for Free button that's nice bright orange. Click there, and you can join. Just like I said, it's easy. Click the button, and it's free.
Excellent. And I know you have a lot of activities. Again, we just did the hike, but there's seminars, there's information about diet and with health, learning more about the community, and if people do have an illness, a little bit more as well as that. Could you talk a little bit about some of those programs?
Yeah, that'd be great. So basically we have health education lectures. So just this past month we talked about how to prevent osteoporosis, which is a big thing as you get old. We also have kind of more, I call them like field trips for older adults, where you're doing, lifelong learning, but it's fun. So we, in September, for instance, we have our CSI Bay Area events where we're learning about what it's like, really what it's like in, crime labs, not what it's like on TV. And so this woman at the county is going to go through all the different departments of the crime labs and teach us all the fun stuff and the cases they've solved. The other thing we just added this year is day trips. So that gets people kind of outside the county. So, for instance, in September, we're going to the Black Diamond Mine. So it turns out the Bay Area was one of the biggest coal mining areas, believe it or not. Now that we're all, into, helping the environment, but we used to be the #1 coal miner. And so we're going to go into one of the old mines and check that out and learn about the history there.
That's great. Do you have a particular favorite hike that you like? Or I know they're all just a little different.
Yeah, so in terms of the county parks, I really love Stevens Creek County Park.
I do too.
Especially so this past year when we got all the rain, the reservoir was filled so high that when we were walking on the Tony Look Trail, we took a hike with the seniors and we heard splashing around, and it turns out it was trout spawning.
Yeah.
How lucky was that? So I just love that because you get to walk right by the reservoir and just see the wildlife, the birds, and then spawning trout.
Well, thank you very much for joining me today. I've had a great time being out here in the park and talking with everybody who's still up there eating lunch. And thank you for starting this organization and keeping it going. It's been my pleasure to help give some county funding so you can sort of organize all of these activities for all of your members.
And
so
the county funding has been super important for keeping this going. So thank you so much.
Great.